was just like any other night in the office. I was sitting with my feet up on the desk, smoking a Monte Cristo. You're probably wondering who I am. Ace. Ace Lawton. Private Eye.
Mr. Detective! Oh, Mr. Detective! My husband's missing!
Ruffled Dame burst into my office. By the look in her eye, I knew I had a case.
Are you narrating this?
It seemed she had found out about my habits. No matter. I have a reputation. So I need to take this case. I said to her, don't worry, man. We'll find him. Asked her if she knew anything, and she said,
Okay, this is getting a bit odd. Can you stop that?
the dame did not seem to know how things worked around here. No, I said sharply. Now do you know anything?
On my husband's, mother's grave, will you stop that insufferable narration?
Do you want me to find your husband or not? I need to learn to control my temper. It's gotten the better of me one too many times.
There's this man he goes to see often. Maybe he knows something.
Apparently there's this man he goes to see often. I figured we would go pay him a visit.
By Jiminy Cricket, I just said that.
Reached into the desk drawer, pulled out my trusty Smith & Wesson 9mm.
That's a banana, dag nabbit! I should have gone to the police when I killed my husband. When my husband went missing.
Come on, let's go, I said as we left the building.
Put your hands up, Richard! We're here for you, you murdering scum!
The man looked shady, but official. A detective, I thought. I would ask him what his business was here. What are you doing here? My door! What'd you do to my door? Why'd you kick? Oh my god, he could have just knocked.
Murderer!
Murderer? You were the one that murdered my door!
You're narrating too? By Esmeralda, this will be the end of me.
I walked in on a peculiarly familiar sight. A man sitting, bottle of whiskey on his desk. He looked suspicious. I'd better be careful of this fellow, I thought. Do you often meet with... Oh, crap. Why'd I take a missing persons case without learning his name? Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
John! His name was John! Is John?
John! You often meet with John? I hear you're the last person to have seen him. What do you know? I said, regaining my threatening stance.
Ah, good old John, I say, leaving a pause to take another sip of my drink. Swirled it around to find not that much left.
Oh my lord, what have I gotten myself into?
I know where he's gone. But it'll cost you. I say, finishing my drink with one swift swig.
Scum like these always demanded payment.
I knew exactly what I wanted. I just would have been in a cool detective movie, I said.
An interesting request. Best I can do is a short film.
Deal. All right, let's go, I said to them, and we leave. I led them down the hallway to where I found John. I wonder what they would do when they found out about him.
Something seemed a little off about this case. But after all, don't they all?
Are you saying you don't trust me? Kill me. My husband's been murdered. It was Richard.
What makes you think that?
It's obvious. All evidence points towards him.
What evidence? We said in unison.
What kind of detective are you? He has hands, and hands can hold a gun.
He was killed by a knife.
He still has hands, and hands can use a knife. And knives can kill my husband. Lock him up, detective.
This crazy dame. All the evidence was coming together now. But there was one problem. The dame has hands too.
My name is Harriet, and I do not have hands. Wait. Where are my hands?
Crazy dame.
You're telling me.
My hands are back. Oh no, now I got my fingerprints on this knife. Back to business. Nothing to see here.
I can't believe I took this case. This crazy dame was barges in. Of course. It all makes sense now. This dame was trying to lure me into the case so she could get the jump on me. I reached into my holster and grabbed my 9mm. This day was done.
Oh man, he got me.
So, you been to the new donut place recently?
Yeah, how about you?
They aren't my favorite, but hey, still donuts.
I did all of the work myself. I don't even know why this detective is here.
Hey, is that private eye who narrates himself?
Yep.
Dang.
Found this scum who murdered her husband. My amazing detective skills have stopped the evil of crime once again. If it hadn't been for me, we would have never solved this case.
I think there's 2 of them.
Quiet, Lieutenant.
Stop
Stay
right
away
there,
from me.
citizen.
Stay away from me.
Put your hands
Get your
behind your
hands
back.
off of
Get
me.
against the
Get
wall
your
now.
hands
Get
off of me.
against the pillar.
This is the
Another job well done. Another loathsome criminal brought to justice. And to think, she was in this very office.
So, about that movie.